Aaron, it seems to me that the California Consumer Protection Act that you referenced there earlier is very monumental when it comes to data protection and privacy for consumers. I know it's obviously in place in California, but if you have now the power as a consumer to say, show me, Google, what data you have on me, okay, now that I see it, delete it. I mean, that has to be a major issue for Google as far as losing valuable data.
I think it's a massive concern. There's huge product implications, business model implications on this. Obviously, it's starting out in California, but it's not too complicated to see how that would scale to the throughout the country. I think we need to think about this on a federal basis, not necessarily state by state regulations, which would just make these products and even the consumer experience completely unwieldy in terms of being able to manage this. But there are going to be huge business model implications if users have the ability to revoke access to data. That begins to really kind of challenge the very nature of an advertising or consumer-based business model. But I do think actually this is going to cause the ultimate test for consumers to really make the decision and say, is the value we're getting from these services worth possibly some of the data that we're giving up? And I actually generally think that most consumers will make that trade because of the fact that these experiences that we're getting and the consumer applications that we're using do bring a lot of value to our lives. But I think adding that layer of control, that layer of transparency, that layer of visibility is going to be an incredibly important step to rebuilding trust with consumers and then ultimately giving them the choice of what happens with their data.